I know. It's day 17. Just been. I like days like this where I'm lying down, but I'm getting to my grizzle. You niggas is out there running around, running around trying to find that money, scheming nothing. I saw a little clip, a little post earlier today. Um, the homie Angie tagged me in it. Let's see if I can find it quick. It was really powerful. Here it is. The most dangerous risk of all, the risk of spending your life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. It's a very powerful statement. And it's one that no one ever really understands until they're too old for it to make a difference. Um, as a kid, I would never care to listen or even want to hang around old people. They seem to be the complete opposite of what I got from kids, which was fun. I'm around kids, it's fun. I'm around old people, man, that shit is boring. All they want to do is talk about the same stories, ask you general questions that you're just going to give them a couple word answers to, and then they leave you alone eventually, but still ask more general questions. So as a kid, you're like, man, what's wrong with these old people, man? Get out my face, right? But um, then when it's time for gifts and shit, old people's, man, they want time and attention, and all I guess they could live for is those celebratory moments where they be like Christmas, Valentine's Day, whatever the heck it is, and they expect to get visitors. So, you know what I mean? That seems to be the only time you would connect with the elderly. But this one video and videos of this nature started to pop up during my adolescent ages. And it was always, whether it be vlog posts or a documentary or just a small little joke or a news article, but it was things that elderly people always regretted by the time they're on their deathbed, and it always reared its face this way. I wish I knew. I wish I spent the time doing the things that I loved more. They didn't really say, "Oh, I wish I made more money," or "I wish, um, you know, I found love earlier." They don't say stuff like that. They say they wish they lived and did the things that they loved. Um, and it never made sense to me because I'm like, yeah, but you had to work. You had to raise a family. You had to send your kids to school. You had to, pay off your mortgage. All these things took your life to do. But then they died and they don't have any of those things. So I started to think to myself, okay, um, then why would they want all those things? To give it to their kids. Yeah, but one day their kid's gonna die trying to maintain whatever it is that their parents gave them instead of doing what they love. So it got me on just this whole search, man. I'm like, there's nothing in life that I'm seeing as a youth that has been told to me from my culture, like my heritage, my world. Everything has been shown to me from someone else's culture. And it's hard for me when I don't identify with that culture to find my place in it and to find my reason for fueling it, you know? But then I'm like, everyone else is. But maybe everyone else is just as confused as I am. Maybe everyone believes that this is the way everything's supposed to be. And if you make it up to the top, you eventually buy your freedom. But wait, I'm free right now. I got no shackles on. I could literally go anywhere I want. I could do anything I want right now. So why am I in this room, in this house, doing this work? I could be in that house or any house. I could be on the streets, sitting, chilling. I could be in the mountains. I could literally be anywhere I want to be. And if I don't have access, I could figure out the situation to create access to myself, for myself. Now wait, I bet you start thinking about that. You're like, nah, that's not true, because not everything do we have access to. And that's the point. That is the very point why everyone's working their bullshit jobs instead of doing what they love. Because if they had as easy an access to jump into what they love and to maintain a lifestyle that they felt was good to keep them, alive, then we'd actually be in the postmodern age right now. That's all that's motherfuckers been waiting for everyone's mind to click and realize, wait, in order for everyone to have freedom, everyone must behave free. Everyone must just behave free. Meaning that when I see you, oh, you free. Hey, I'm free too. You just out here free. Let's do things that's going to make this world better. Because realistically, if you're free, that means you don't even need to be around me. You could be all the way over there, but you chilling with me. So that means we clearly fuck with something that is similar. So what is the similarities that we fucking with so that we can make those better? Versus figuring out and hanging on the differences. I don't know, but that's where my thoughts kind of brought me to. And I'm like, man, if we as people spent our lives building that, I don't think there would be any regrets by the time we're 60, 90, 100, whatever, dying on our deathbeds. I'm on a bed right now, but there's no thoughts of death. There's only thoughts of life and building and creating things that are going to further build for the next generation. Things that are necessary, infrastructures, things that will help people to gain knowledge. Because with knowledge, innovation becomes easier. Like if everyone came into the game, 88, that's the year I was born, with the same level of information. All those kids, 88, just got the same level of information. Man, we'd be living in a different age right now. And I'm only 27. Think about all the 27-year-olds being on the same level playing field all across the planet. We'd be innovating like crazy, man. And that's what the internet is starting to do. But capitalism keeps fucking it up. Because capitalism is saying, nah, man, I got to sell more scooters. You know what I mean? I got to, scooters popped off. Those self-balancing scooters I'm talking about. They popped off and everybody loved them. There's not one person who saw that and said, that's not going to make my life easier. Everyone saw how it was going to increase the efficiency of their life. I just need to go to the corner store. Man, I'm kind of tired, but just step on my scooter and go to the corner store. Instead of jumping in my whip, driving to the corner store, we could have literally transformed our community if our government saw how useful things were. And we took a socialist approach to sharing technology. Government want to share things when no one care about it. We care about the things that are important, and the government should be helping us figure out how to distribute the things that are important to everybody. That is the luxury, at least, of living in Canada. That should be. If we're the greatest country on the planet, and ain't even nobody living in this motherfucker. This place is empty. There's a bunch of white people, but the white people ain't more than white people other places, and there's nothing else. Yes, there's Asians, yes, there's Indians, yes, but we're such a small fraction. Such a small fraction. So I'm living in the whitest place on the planet. And they all love me, they all fuck with me. I go outside, no one trying to shoot me, no one trying to kill me. But I have limited opportunities. Because as the greatest musician on the fucking planet, I'm still here making videos to y'all. You know what I mean? I should just be in the studios all day, be busy, the fuck out. No, I gotta prove my worth now. And that made no sense. If I was given access from day one, I would have proved myself in time. I'd be saying these videos on big stages right now. You understand? But now I gotta hold my tongue. I gotta figure out scheme, do all type of weird shit because of the capitalist system. But motherfuckers won't get this until I'm already paid, till I'm sitting in rooms with Ye, till and the thing is, if I were to explain the rooms I already sat with, I wouldn't even have to say this, because people will be like, wait, how can I live like G? That's really what it's gonna be. They're gonna start asking, how can I live like G? I'm gonna tell them, live like Jesus. Live like who else could I really put on that pedestal? Gandhi, uh, Mother Teresa, and I can't really speak about those two because I wasn't really in the cut. Their story hasn't really been blasted properly. You gotta live selfless. You gotta understand that the skill sets you have is to benefit the world, so they must be fine tuned. So no one else can come before them, but you don't put yourself before anyone else. Just think about that. Come on, though.